to break down this glue up that I did last night before I retired for the evening. What I did, bring you up to date here, it was a piece of masonite, some kind of pretty nice hardboard. It was the back of a stereo, old-time stereo. This right here was stapled to the back of it yonder. And what I did is I laid it out there, just a piece of metal, and I put it on yonder, drove the line there, scored it with the utility knife, and just broke it off on the edge of the bench, and then worked it, you know, to a presentable edge on the belt sander. It just really kind of easy. Got that done, and then at each corner here, I put a piece of plastic so as to the glue would not stick to my blueprint. And the way I arrived at this blueprint is I just took a piece of paper yonder, folded it in half, and then I folded it in half again, and then I folded it in half again to where I come out. I did that. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, and that give me a measurement yonder, and I knowed how big I wanted it, so I measured down yonder, and I measured up here, right here, like this, and then I cut that off yonder with the scissors. And when I undone it yonder, I had this shape right here. I had that. Okay? So at that point, I could put my blocks in here, you know, do the pencil work, preliminary pencil work, and I could figure out how big and the inside's what I'm going to use, and you could make this out of anything, because I'm just going to use it like these 4. I'm going to use it now, and I'm going to throw it away, because I won't come back and build these again. You know, when you built 4 of these things, that's enough. Move on to something else. But this will go, this right here will just lay onto the blueprint, and these blocks will fit right here. Let's see, let me show it to you. What I will do on the initial layout is I'll put these blocks right down here. And the way I come up with this, I mark that off yonder to where that the corners, all of them, the corners will be touching. This inside corner right here, when those are all lined up with the straight marks on the blueprint. Okay, you see I've got all corners are touching. So now what I do now is I lay this pattern right on top of here, and I'll use a eyesight, just kind of, you know, visualize it, and now you can do the math if you want to, and lay you off some coordinates like that right yonder, you know what I mean? You can do all of that if you want to, but remember, this is yard art. So I've got about, just looking straight down on it, don't look at it from a perspective, straight down on it, and then what I do is I come along and I put these, just line them up all across the yonder where the corners touches, all the way around it, and so forth. Once I get this amount right here laid out, like so. Okay, see what I ended up with there? All the inside corners are touching. So I know everything is in, you know, it's in alignment with itself. And now what I do is I'm going to, actually what I do is I put a pencil mark right yonder. Like that right there, you know. Okay, and then I'll take these all out, and I will apply some glue right here, and that way when I put this back on here, I will have a glue joint. But I'm going to use 2.5 inch long finish nails, about say 3 to a corner, and it's just progressive. You know, once I get this side done, then I will raise this off of here and then turn it around, raise it up a rung, and then reposition. So that's the way we're going to do it. You know what? I'll show you something. You see that? When the nail goes in this way, it's got to come out somewhere, and it does come out right in the middle. Oh, it actually, you know what? That don't hurt, to be honest with you. And what it was this. Y'all see that? It's a they call that a finish nail. And it's they're 2.5 inches long, and actually 2 inches went through that finger. Not much blood. I wish it would bleed a little bit more on account it would clean itself out. It's going to hurt later, but they don't hurt. But it's kind of like one of them safety things. You know, the best you do. And what happened is the nail went haywire. It shot. It only went in about 1/4 inch, and then it came out the side, and I was holding it like that. It should have went straight through. Should have. But yeah, it'd be all right. Let's get on with it. Yeah, let's cut that off. Just get her out of there. Extract her. And probably from this point on, there probably will be a little more distance between the finger and the nailer, such as this. But see, you know, I can blame it on what I want to, but that was a bad piece of wood, because every one of those nails went in there, followed that growth ring, and shot out the side. So I'm going to take that off, remove that. Let's get that off of there.